What's staying at the Venetian Resort and Casino in Las Vegas like in 2025? Find out next on Jaycation. What's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. And in this video, we are going to be checking out the Venetian Resort in 2025. Check out one of their tower rooms, see how a little wedding goes down over here, and even explore the new restaurants because there's a ton of new restaurants that have opened and are about to open here at the Venetian. I just got in from Tokyo and I need to take a shower, so I got to hop into my room. We'll give you a room tour a little later on and also check out Shin Lim. So I'm really excited for you to see the Venetian Resort in 2025 here in Las Vegas.
Just wanted to take the time out and thank today's sponsor, Planning.com. You can save up to 40% off your next hotel stay anywhere around the world, whether in Las Vegas, San Diego, Hawaii, or even in Barcelona. They even have experiences where you can book really fun things like cooking classes or even zip lines. What really makes Planning unique is that you get reviews and pictures and videos from creators like me, whether they're on Instagram or YouTube. So shout out to Planning.com. Check them out in the link in the description box below.
Flashback. So we're here at the Palazzo with Mommy G, and Shin Lim has moved over from the Mirage, her former employer.
Yeah, so that, but I was looking at the theater map and it does look like this theater is bigger, so hopefully that means that he has more of an audience now.
Nice. So we're gonna check out Shin Lim. I've always wanted to see him, and this is the first time I'm gonna be able to. So
yeah, lots of card tricks. I've only seen him once, but I don't remember, so we're gonna find out how good he is.
Why were you drunk, Mommy?
No, it was just a long time ago.
She's just brain rot.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's go in. So that was awesome. We weren't able to film at all, period, but it's the magic. It was great.
Yeah, I've never seen Jay so stunned in my life.
I was like, what the hell?
He's just so good. I was like, wow, I feel talentless after seeing that.
Yeah, his sleight of hand is like,
it's crazy.
Like I say this a lot with food, on point.
It was super good. Definitely recommend it to everybody. I mean, there was people of all ages in there. I think everybody would like that show.
I mean, he's done it for years here in Vegas, and there's a reason why he went from the Mirage to the Palazzo, and he's probably going to be here for more than even like 10 more years.
And he's won America's Got Talent twice.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's hard to impress. Simon Cowell and all those people, they're hard to impress. So yeah, check it out. It's over here at the Palazzo side of Venetian.
Yes, it's all the way in the corner by Mott 32. It's kind of hard to find, honestly, but just go all the way to the corner.
Have some duck at Mott 32 and head over to Shin Lim.
Yes.
And we won't spoil any more of it. But we got B-roll at Story Blocks.
Yes, watch it.
Thanks, Mommy. Thanks for taking me.
You're welcome, son.
End of flashback.
Wow, so they actually are changing up the food court and making new restaurants. Oh, this is where the Atlantico Vinayo is going to be. Cool. That food court was kind of mid. How you doing? We're checking in. We got to go to the Venetian check-in. This resort is vast, guys. It's just too big. Ooh, that's a new Starbucks. I don't remember that Starbucks being there. See, we got new stuff happening all over the place here in Las Vegas. That's why we always go back. Here's the beautiful Venetian check-in counter. It is 6:30 at night, so it's not really that busy. And there is a map of the island right there. Ooh, and if you're looking for restrooms, they do have restrooms here on the side. And then this is the invited guest line. And then you got the Game of Thrones entryway right here. What do you call this thing? Osculus? Comment down below. But apparently something opens up here once in a blue moon and you can see some sort of artifact. I don't know. Jaycation's still jet lagged. This beautiful ceiling leads right in to the casino and the slot machines. So last time I stayed here, they had me at the South Tower Suites, and the kiosk check-in is over this way, so they have about 4 kiosk check-ins. All right, so we're here by Bouchon, and just past the lobby where it used to have the old check-in for the South Tower, but we actually got a renovated room here. This is La Bottega, but like I said, you're probably gonna wanna go to Walgreens from here by the Casino Royale, and there's the popular Bouchon restaurant right there. So this is similar to the area that we stayed at last time, and this long hallway you got to walk through. Jaycation can't speak anymore. Jet lagcation. So these halls are using legit fire torches. This is the old check-in counter for this portion that is now closed. But yeah, look at that. That ain't fake fire. That's real fire. So here is the South Fitness Center. It is also ran by Canyon Ranch. They do have some barbells over here, some stationary bikes, about 4 treadmills and some ellipticals. They do have all the medicine balls, a few other weight machines over this way. Huge kettlebell sets. The free weights are over this way as well. You also got a stair climber. Here's all your towels, and that's where the kettlebells are. And the true Palladium Series leg press right here. Here's your stationary bikes. They got 1 TV, and it really just overlooks a small little courtyard. So not that big of a fitness center here in the south side, but if you want to walk all the way over to the big one, that's about a 6 or 7 minute walk down the hall. You don't even have to go outside. So once you figure out this sky bridge area here, you got this blue and gold carpet area. You take it all the way down, you can get to the Grand Canal shops and down to the pool. And if you take this all the way down, you get to the North Tower. That's where the Canyon Ranch Spa and the big fitness center is that I've covered in the past is located. So if you're in the South Tower, you can use that smaller one, but if it is too crowded, you can go over this way. And you got the Venetian pool deck in the 4th floor. So let's go down and check it out. So the Venetian pool deck is down on the 4th floor, so it's a level below the sky bridge. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. for this pool, but the Venezia Pool Garden is open till 10 p.m. for a late night swim. Access via the sky bridge level 10 of the Venetian. So the pool opened up promptly at 8. Here's the pool reception and towel pickup. There are 2 ways, one over here, one over there. Tons of seating. There's the Palazzo down the way, and you've seen me cover that in the past. This is a long pool. It's still kind of cold in the morning over here. They got picture ops. You could do a little photo op this way. And now I know where we're at. We hung out here with Sister Lydia last year. This whole area is packed during the day. You got your day beds. You could just sit down, dip your feet in. You don't even have to go inside. And then that's your Palazzo. It's a pretty vast pool. Over down that way is the bar. You can pick up your drinks. They have tons of TVs as well. There's even beds with inside the pool. And this is the main tower of the Venetian. Spring has officially come, so the pools are all starting to open over here. You can see St. Mark's Square over that way. Pretty soon, even today, this pool's gonna get pretty cracking. So there's a little look at your swimming pool. Here's the start of that long hallway and maze to the elevators of the South Tower. And once you turn the corner over here, this is where the South Tower Fitness Center is that we just showed you. And in order to get to your elevator, you gotta go through here, hook a right, and these are the elevator banks. Just finished my live stream. We were here at my favorite spots, Flight Club at the Grand Canal shops, here at the Carousel Bar, having some poke tacos, mini poke tacos, and I got a White Claw. It's nice with ice. And waiting for the Lakers game to start. A lot of people here tonight on a Friday. After eating all that delicious Zippies, I had to go with the poke tacos. That's some flavor right there. Devouring that. It's nice and spicy too. It's Lakers down 6 after the first quarter, but it's actually lucky that they're only down 6. So I'm gonna switch it up at halftime and move over to the Venetian Sportsbook. You know the Timberwolves are gonna be hype. First game at home, they're gonna play hard. Pepperoni and sausage? Ooh, that was quick, man. Thank you. All right, we got a pepperoni and sausage. 19 bucks for the flatbread, but you know what? We paid a premium for being at the Venetian. We're gonna munch that down for sure. Shout out to the Flight Club. They don't even know Jaycation's here watching the Laker game. We're being undercover right now. So usually they have hot honey on this. I was like, please, no hot honey. You guys know I'm just a savory guy. Sweets belong with sweet, savory belongs with savory. This is tasty. I'm gonna be super full after this. Halftime at the Laker game, they're up by 3. They crushed those mini poke tacos and that entire flatbread pepperoni sausage. It was phenomenal. I just had a White Claw over there. We're gonna move over to the sports book. I need to hear some commentary, even though I heard the commentary is not that great. Oh, look at these. Look at those, are pretty sick hats right there. Well, there's all the people taking pictures of the love sign here at the Grand Canal shops. We're headed towards the Venetian Sportsbook next to Black Tap. All right, now I think I would say their decorations are just their normal yearly decorations. Nothing seasonal. Why are there a lot of restaurants in Vegas called Cote? Over at Fontainebleau, they have a place called La Cote. There he is, the one and only Shin Lim, who me and Norma went to see. I don't recall seeing Delmonico, but it looked and sounds familiar. But it might be a new part of the Venetian. Mateo's has been around. Sister Lydia told me to try Mateo's out. So right now, Dead and Company is playing at the Sphere. So we see a lot of deadheads around here. And then we're passing Bar Mia right behind me, and then there's a new restaurant coming up to the right. There it is, Jelena. This was still behind a huge wall before, and now it's open. Well, check it out, Jelena is now open in Vegas. See what they got here. Thai snapper. We support local, sustainable, and organic practices whenever available. Nice. And it's right next to the popular Yardbird. Venetian is constantly improving. Nomikai Sushi Sake Speakeasy. I don't remember this being open right next to the tables. Am I tripping, or did they revive this sports book? Like, did they do renovations here? Because I don't remember it being this bright and these screens being here. I thought it was a lot smaller. Still no sound, but a lot bigger screen. Uh-oh, Minnesota came out playing hard. This is a view of my empty Nordis Gin and Tonic here at Sala 118. Sorry guys, we're having fun tonight. So this place is called Sala 118. It's a new hotel lobby bar over here at the Venetian. Look at the check-in at Venetian at midnight. This is the location right here in the corner. Pretty nice bar. All right, headed to the homie's wedding, got the drip going, brought the pants, had to buy the shirt and the cardigan, but I brought my tie as well and my belt. No dress shoes, they said it's semi-formal. Got my keys on. This is the drip for the wedding. It's wedding season. I got 2 weddings in 3 weeks. 1 in Vegas, 1 in Barcelona. Let's go, yeet. All right, let's head over to Venetian and meet up the date. Back at the Venetian Sportsbook. It was bad luck last night for the Lakers. Hopefully it's not for Barca. It's extra time, 2-2 right now. Barca, baby. Barca, Vista Barca! Let's go. Hell yeah, Barca, baby. All right, 1 and 3 completed. Now I gotta go to this wedding. I'm gonna be late. Mommy G. So I was super hungry, so I had to eat, but I also have a confession to make. Barca just won the championship, so I was eating while watching the Barca game. That's why I'm late.
I thought I was late.
She thought she was late.
Yeah.
But I was the one that ended up being late because Barca was double overtime and I was munching down something and they won and I started celebrating, then I ran over here, so I'm still trying to catch my breath because I'm out of shape. I just had like a sandwich, regular Starbucks sandwich, because that was the only thing on the way. We'll be eating stuff at Mercato de la Pesceria later though.
Is it Pesceria or Pescaria?
You probably know better.
No, it's Italian.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, Mommy G, we're out in the terrace right now. This is the reception, cocktail hour. My camera's gonna blow away.
Do you want me to hold it?
I'm scared. Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't blow away. Congrats again to Gene and Kyle. Y'all's amazing. Shout out. So this terrace area is also the pool area of the South Tower, and it's like we're in the middle, in the midst of the Venetian. Really nice garden. It's all blocked off too. All right, it is reception time for Gene and Kyle's wedding, and we are at Mercato de la Pesceria, Italian spot here, right across from Brera, where they got that $8 meatball. And they got Mommy G here.
I'm so hungry. I've never really eaten here, so I'm very excited for sure.
It's bomb. I've had the rigatoni up in here and a vino. We're the first ones here, so we're gonna try to get a grub right now. Let's see if it happens. And this is actually St. Mark's Square, like the one in Venice, but smaller and indoors. So they do have a private room in the back of Mercato de la Pesceria. Really nice and quaint, and it is very Vegas themed. Look at this. Look at these beautiful cards.
So it's a little wedding recovery kit. So cool. Some playing cards. Nice.
Ooh, nice. It's a bottle opener.
Oh, some M&Ms.
Nice. Oh, of course. Heck yeah. Nice. Gene and Kyle came up with the dopest 5-course meal here. Look at this. I'm starving. Starving like Marvin. Can't wait. That ravioli looks good, but the mama's lasagna, that's a must. Gene and Kyle, we love you.
Oh, we love you too.
We love you. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you for for supporting the channels so much over the years. But even more important, we became friends. So I wish y'all's a happy and long life.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And Gene, you have a great family, and you do too.
Thank you.
Y'all's have. They're so funny.
Yeah, they're loud.
They're loud.
East Georgia, but I love them to death. Yes.
Arizona in the house too.
Arizona in the
Arizona too,
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll see his family in spring training.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Holla.
Yeah.
And Mommy G's having a great time.
I know. We just got our salads, open bar, even though I gotta behave. But yeah, I love it.
The Venetian is getting free advertisement right now because of you guys.
Yes, they are. You're right. Oh my God.
Well, I love you guys.
Love you too.
And congratulations.
Thanks
Thank you
again.
so
Thank
much.
you guys again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mommy, what you get?
I got the gnocchi. You can either have chicken or mushrooms on it. I asked for mushrooms on it, and I think it's amazing. It's super creamy. Has ricotta, mozzarella, truffle cream. The gnocchi is like a pillow. I like it a lot.
It's like a salmon ravioli that I didn't order, but I think the lasagna is coming. And then the sides are asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and potatoes with sausage.
And then, also mine, I think it has mozzarella at the top. It's really good. I actually really like this dish. I would order it again.
I like it. Just got my lasagna. Very cheesy. Dessert and beer and dancing.
Chocolate truffle mousse, and it has strawberry jam on the top. Son got a tiramisu.
Whoa, it's pretty tasty.
That's chocolate for sure.
Good.
Very fresh.
Tiramisu's good.
Very light.
That's deep chocolate right there.
Overall, I think a wedding here at Mercato de la Pesqueria, we didn't ask how it's pronounced.
Pesceria.
I think it's beautiful. It's a great space. You have a whole open bar, great food.
Pretty private, yeah.
Cheers, son.
All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the oh so popular room tour. We ended up getting a renovated room here in the South Tower of the Venetian. My only complaint about staying in the South Tower is it's almost like a little maze. It's like you're in the real Venice trying to get through the indoor hallways here and go up an elevator and find an elevator shaft to get here. Once you do get here, it is a pretty nice room, but there's a but. Luckily, I am able to get some natural light into this room, but for the most part, it's a pretty dim room. Even though it's renovated, and I do like the user interface of the TVs, it is super dim, and I just wish that they had a little more lighting throughout parts of the room where it just gets really dark. And it's just weird because this is one of the top hotels here on the Las Vegas Strip. But for a comp night and only paying the $56.69 resort fee, I'll take it. This is your living room area, and you got this huge couch, which is a sofa bed. So you can actually pull this out and have maybe 3 or 4 people at most stay in this room. Right in front of me is this circle coffee table. It's golden marble with a dining guide and your Las Vegas magazine. Gatsby's cocktail lounge. This looks like a cocktail sour right here. On the side, there's this gold stand with some stationery and your telephone, and then the tall lamp. It does dim and get brighter, but it's not bright enough. in my opinion. Tons of different pillows here in this red couch, and it's a pretty big couch for this type of room. I do like that they have this circular table with the glass top, and you got 3 blue leather chairs so you can dine, bring your food upstairs. And once Atlantico Venio opens downstairs, I'm definitely gonna grab some of those sandwiches, and if I'm staying here, would eat it right here because it is hectic downstairs with all the people going through the Venetian and the Palazzo. Over in the dresser drawer area is the ice bucket along with some napkins, tongs, a couple of wine glasses here. Nice red and white marble countertop. There is your snack area and water area and love kits. You guys already know the drill, pretty pricey. Huge Samsung TV, great interface. You can watch YouTube, Netflix, and all their regular HD channels, and you're able to connect to your YouTube. And I think this is one of those hotels is once you reset your checkout, it'll get rid of all the apps. But I would still sign out of all your apps before, just in case. One side of these drawers is your refrigerator mini bar, and it has all the different drinks and sodas there for you. Just walk over to the Walgreens. It may take 15 minutes, but it will save you some money. And then on this side, you have a regular personal fridge, which is good because not all hotels and not all rooms in the Venetian have a personal fridge, and a renovated room comes with one. And finally, you have a tall gold and cream lamp up here. Part of the suite experience is you do have this stairwell here, just 2 steps, but I like how they illuminate it with the light because I'm sure a lot of people would trip up and down these wooden steps. I'm sure kids do too. After staying with my nieces for a few days and a toddler, these steps definitely will trip up some of the kids when they're not paying attention. Bedroom area, pretty dim. I wish they had a light over here that would illuminate this room a little more, but then you have this luggage area where you're able to sprawl out your luggage, and it's a little bit higher, which eliminates a luggage rack. It's like a maroon and white marble countertop. You have this drawer down here, only 1 drawer. Let's see if the bottoms have drawers. Nope, they don't. And then you have this cream and maroon leather bench here. Always, like I said, you can put your shoes on or watch some TV. Just some real close TV. And then you have the king bed. It was nice and firm, 4 long pillows and fluffy enough. You have the maroon bedstand as well as a light illuminating this little abstract painting here on the side. And I do like that on this corner they do have a MagSafe charger for your cell phones that you can use, and the air conditioning controllers are here. We got in here last night and it was like 75 degrees and warm, so I turned it down to 69. I really do like the other side of the bedstand because you do have this really nice illuminated light here, a few Venetian style masks and paintings, and there are tons of outlets and chargers. You have your regular USB and USB-C and about 4 different chargers, 2 on the wall and 2 on the actual bedstand in the very back, and that really helped me charge all my stuff after a 20-hour trip from Tokyo last night. And then you have a little drawer there as well as a white marble countertop. I also forgot to mention that they do have 2 reading lights on each side, and the back of the headboard is illuminated with a light, but it's still pretty dang dim. Closet area, you do not have a walk-in closet, but there are about 9 wooden hangers here, your iron and ironing board, a shelf up top, and then your safe right here to the right. There's plenty of space down below here to store some of your belongings. Entryway is a long and kind of a dim hallway. You do have this one light here illuminating it, but I do wish it was a little brighter. Like I said, you do have this full-size mirror, and it's almost floor to ceiling, and it's with a gold barrier, really nice and Venetian-like marble floors down here before you get into your carpet in the bedroom. And look, see, super dark here. You could put a light here easily. Welcome to the bathroom. Now into the bathroom we go, and you can't complain about the lighting here, Jaycation, because it's super bright. Over on this side of the bathroom, you have a little cream stool and no drawers, but this is your makeup vanity area. An illuminated mirror on all 4 sides. You got the makeup close-up mirror right here, and then they do have this little cylinder that gives you earplugs, which I'm gonna take, Q-tips, sewing machine, some scrunchies for your hair, One of the things I like about the Venetian, they do give you a sewing kit and a couple of makeup removers right here. Things that definitely can come in use during your stay. Bathtub area, you always have a spacious bathtub here. No jets or anything, but you can get a bath bomb and chill out. Nice huge mirror here to make the room look bigger. Cream and gold accents on the marble wall tiling, and the walk-in shower is huge. The only thing is when I came in last night, straight from Tokyo, that took a while to heat up, and once it heated up, it was hot. You gotta wait a little longer for this shower to heat up, but they do give you Etro body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. There is a ledge there where you can put your soap and your own personal shampoo. Gold and cream tiling in the inside, and very spacious. And towels all around. They had towels here, and a floor towel, and a little hookup over that way as well. I'll tell you one thing, this room has plenty of mirrors and plenty of marble. Even the rectangular mirror here that illuminates the dual sinks keeps this room really bright, and more lighting on this side, although one light is out, I'm just noticing as we speak. You have two dual sinks with this ivy colored marble, and they do have a soap dish here with a big soap and the lotion, which I needed because I ran out of lotion, a blow dryer. After being in Tokyo for 9 days and seeing how advanced their blow dryers are, and in just regular hotels, they just give you Conair blow dryers here. Up your blow dryer game, Vegas. I know Fountain Blue has a pretty good hair dryer. I know you guys are saying, who cares about the hair dryers, Jaycation? Well, we're paying attention to details in this video. That's what makes this different. Down below, you do have all your body towels and face towels and anything in between. And this is an extra roll of toilet paper within a ice bucket, which is weird. Into the toilet area we go, and you have a loaded ground toilet with the gold flush. After having bidets and all those intricate flushing and bidet settings in Tokyo, a regular toilet is actually a welcome sight. It's not complicated. You know exactly what you need to do to flush and get out of there. There is a pretty big trash can here on the inside. Black, gold, and cream abstract painting over here, and a nice wall, and you have a huge door that will give you that privacy from people that may be getting ready in the other side here in this bathroom. Overall, I love the Venetian. The South Tower is a little far. I would prefer staying more towards where the Grand Canal shops are in that tower. It's a lot easier to get up and down and access getting onto the strip, but a room like this, it's okay. It's a little quieter over here, and if maybe you're in Vegas for a show at the Sphere or within the Venetian property or for a wedding, I would definitely say this is a nice room. Shout out once again to my friends Kyle and Jean on their big day, their big wedding day. It was great. Thank you so much for inviting us to share your special moment. I really appreciate you guys sharing your special day with us. So like I said, the room rate was $0, and I paid the resort fee, which was $56.69. Now that is with the elevated status that I used to have, but don't anymore, and they still honored it. Unlike the other company that's down the road that starts with a C, we were able to get this room rate. The room, the only complaint would be that it's dim and a little far away from the regular casino area. It is nice that they added that small gym here in the South Tower, so you don't have to walk that long hallway just to get to that huge gym. But if you are a fan of huge gyms, that gym is one of the biggest in Vegas for a hotel resort. The pool is always pretty cool here, and I do like the improvements that they're making downstairs, especially with that food hall and that food court that really just had some of the basic food stalls in the past, now about to have an Atlantico Vinayo and a few other cool restaurants. So I'm excited for that to open in the near future. And they also have a few other sit-down restaurants like Jelena that have opened. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm happy to finally be back in Venetian. This is one of my highest performing videos from a couple of years ago, so I'm glad to give you guys a little update on it. And if you want to comment down below and say what type of hotel you want me to cover next, please do. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Check out Las Vegas 777. Let's go. My Facebook page, we have over 5,000 Las Vegas lovers talking about the ongoings and events around Las Vegas. All right, Jaycationers, until the next one, It's been a while, we're back in Sin City. So in the words of me, stay traveling, Las Vegas. Let's go.